the Drunk Sports Podcast.
So, Colby, I have this list that I've been sitting on for like 2 weeks because, we've been talking about other stuff. And we will get into NBA. We're getting into NBA next.
Good.
But I wanted your thoughts and everyone here on this list that I found from CBS Sports regarding the best quarterback and head coach combinations going into 2021 in the NFL. Hi, Emma. Happy birthday, Ashton. He's like 2020 today or something.
2020?
I don't remember how old he is. He's not old enough to drink because they had to go to Chuck E. Cheese for his birthday earlier today.
So he can see good?
Yeah.
All right.
He's 2020. So according to CBS Sports, they ranked, they didn't go all the way down because I would love to see where they would put McCarthy and Prescott because they're not on the top 10 list.
I wouldn't imagine so because of McCarthy.
Yeah, because of McCarthy. Clearly, he's the weak link in that chain right there. But, Colby, do you have any guesses as to what teams and coaches and players and quarterbacks might appear on this list?
Okay, you're probably going to end up with Stafford and McVay.
Stafford and McVay are not on the list.
Really?
Not in the top 10.
Well, all right, then Redface and Tom Brady.
Redface and Tom Brady are, in fact, number one.
Okay, and then you got Mahomes and the Kool-Aid Man.
What does that mean? Oh, is that your guess? You could have just said it. You can't hear me. I thought you were showing me your boobs or something. Arizona, which would be the Kyler Murray and Cliff overrated bro coach Kingsbury
did not make the
are
list.
nowhere near the top 10, I assure you, sir.
All right. My guess was Kool-Aid Man and Mahomes.
Mahomes and Kool-Aid Man, number 2.
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah.
I swear to God, one day he's just going to burst through a wall somewhere and just start spilling out red drink out of his head.
He's going to explode, and I was going to say leak grape Kool-Aid because I like grape Kool-Aid.
Yeah, but Kool-Aid Man's never grape. He's always red.
He's always the red.
By the way, is the Kool-Aid Man the stuff inside the jar or the jar?
Well, isn't the jar his body and the Kool-Aid like his blood?
No. But like one part is actually the Kool-Aid Man. Is he the Kool-Aid or can he just pour? Because I mean, does he pour himself out or is the Kool-Aid?
Because aren't the eyes and shit attached to the glass?
I thought it was the glass. So
we need to get to the bottom of this.
So the stuff inside's not the Kool-Aid Man. Because
I thought the Kool-Aid Man was a glass.
Okay. Yeah, because if that's his blood, he's constantly spilling it all over the place.
And he can bleed to death, I bet.
Yeah, so.
All right, inquiring minds want to know. We're going to research this. A drunk sports inquisition of Kool-Aid Man.
Got it. All right.
Any other guesses? We got your top 2 so far.
Yeah, let's see here. It's San Francisco because of the coach?
Number 10, Jimmy Garoppolo.
He's bad. He's bad.
And Kyle Shanahan.
Then I guess Russ is on there.
Number 4.
All right.
Russell Wilson and Pete, I chew too much gum, Carroll.
Man, he does chew some gum, doesn't he? Looks like a calf trying to find that one tit.
You know he's almost 70?
Is he really?
Dude, he walks around like he's 40.
Well, yeah. I mean,
he's younger than me.
You do enough peyote, you can walk around like you're 42.
Like he's got better hair than me. He's got a better job than me. His wife's probably prettier than any of my 6 ever were.
I don't know. I used to think that every football player's wife was just drop dead gorgeous until Kurt Warner proved me wrong.
Dude, she was not okay.
Looked like she stepped out of one of the Terminator movies. I was like, what? She has a buzz cut.
She looked like a 12-year-old boy.
Holy
Not that
crap.
there's anything wrong with that. Number 9 on the list, Colby, we have Baker Mayfield and Kevin Stefanski from the Cleveland Browns.
Would have never guessed that one.
Number 8. I really need that soundbite.
I mean, it's out there. You just go find it.
I got to find it. Ben Roethlisberger and Mike Tomlin.
Okay, that's
Disagree
bad.
with that.
That's a bad
Disagree with number 7 from the Tennessee Titans, Ryan Tannehill and Mike Vrabel.
Lately, Tannehill's not – he's an Aggie, too.
King of Aggies, baby.
All right. I actually think he's a little bit better than the bus driver, so yeah.
By the way, just because I am an Aggie does not mean that I blindly support all Aggies. I went on Las Vegas radio this week, and I previewed the Washington football team quarterback situation and said Kyle Allen was trash and that he shouldn't be on the team.
I still see. I heard this interview. By the way, if you have a chance, go ahead and check that out. Timm has posted it all over the place. You can find it.
It's pretty funny.
So this guy in the interview says, and now we're going to Timm Ham, my colleague, and boy, he covers the Washington football team like nobody else covers it or has business covering it. Good friend of mine and my colleague, the guy that knows all about the Washington football team. Here's Timm Ham. And then Timm pops on and says, "Can we talk about Def Leppard?"
I did do that.
The first thing out of his mouth, and then it's the whole time he is talking to you like you are the biggest Washington homer that has ever existed.
Yep.
And give Timm credit. The whole answers that he kept throwing back at this guy was pretty much right straight down the middle what a homer would say until he's like, yeah, but I don't think they're going to make the playoffs. At the very end, he threw that in. It's like, oh, yeah, no, they're probably not going to make the playoffs.
So you don't think Fitzmagic is the answer?
I don't think what?
You don't think Fitzmagic is the answer?
Well, as I mentioned on the actual, somebody just almost took her shirt off. As I mentioned on the air, I don't think any football team has ever said no football team has ever said, hey, we are just a Ryan Fitzpatrick away from winning the Super Bowl.
I mean,
so no. Fitzmagic might be a help, but I think we're going to see Fitz tragic, and he will not be any help to the Washington football team, Red Wolves, Red Tails, whatever they're going to be.
Well, they're going to be the football team. And
for this year,
yeah.
Yes. Number 6 on our list of the best top 10 NFL quarterback head coach duos in 2021. I offer you the heads of Josh Allen and Sean McDermott.
Okay. Yeah.
Number 5, and I completely disagree with this entry as well. Lamar Jackson and John Harbaugh.
No,
Not at 5 though. Maybe like at 9 or 10.
So
I would put Baker Mayfield and Kevin Stefanski in front of them.
I couldn't do that.
No.
And then, of course, Russell Wilson and Pete Carroll that Colby guessed. Number 3, sandwiched in between Mahomes and Reed,
is Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers and Matt LaFleur.
So you think Aaron Rodgers is going to show up?
No, he's not going to be a Packer. And by the way, as soon as the legal troubles are over with for one guy in Houston, he's probably going to end up being an Eagle.
Oh, you think?
Yep.
See, I'm thinking
my brain
Denver.
goes.
I'm thinking Broncos because I
brain,
think they have more to offer.
My brain says, what is the worst thing that could possibly happen for the Dallas Cowboys? Number 1, him going there, and number 2, Aaron Rodgers ending up as a Washington football teamer.
I don't think that will happen.
Here's
your shot, Timmy.
I just did an actual shot.
Your Michael Winslow Jr. impersonation sucks.
No one else will get that remark. Understand who Michael Winslow is. Does anyone know who Michael Winslow is that's here right now? Anybody ever seen Police Academy?
The
black guy that does all the noises with his mouth.
Hey, we talked about this
Michael
the other night. He was just on America's Got Talent last week.
Hey, someone on Facebook user comments said, Lance, check your phone.
I did.
Oh, is that from before?
That's why I had to go out front.
Producing on the air. Did you have to kick somebody's ass or what?
I had to go choke somebody.
Did you have a Cubs fan in your Cardinals bar?
We do have Cubs fans that come in here. And
Still have my hat?
I don't know. It may have been burned or pissed on by now. I'm not sure.
You know that story, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a fun one.
Mm-hmm.
Fun visit.
The Drunk Sports Podcast.